Alright everyone, welcome to my mathematics class. Okay, so right now I would like to explain about this definite integration. So in the previous meeting we have learned how to calculate indefinite integration by some methods, right? So you can solve indefinite integration by substitution or by parts, right? So right now, uh, let me introduce this new subtopics in definite integration. So this the second kind of integration. Before we have indefinite integration, it means we have the result of integration in indefinite. It means in undefined or with c constant there. But in definite we will find the result of integration in numbers or in special value, on specific value. Okay, so the difference between the indefinite and definite integration is in the result. If indefinite, the result will be in any function with plus c, but for definite integration with numbers, because we put the limits of the integration, so we can calculate the exact value of gives integration. So let me first uh, give you this. Suppose we have this indefinite integration, right? So the integration of x cubed, so it will be, as you know, that the basic formula of integration, n plus 1 over n plus 1, right? So x cubed, it will be 1/4 of x to the 4th plus c, still indefinite. But if you put the limits of this indefinite integral with specific limit from 2 to 4, for example, so we can write from 2 to 4 in this integration notation, x cubed dx. So what will the value will be? So if we in indefinite, the value will be 1/4 x to the 4 plus c. But in definite integration with limit from 2 to 4, it will be 60. And how to calculate? Let's check this one. So after you write down these symbols of definite integration with the limits from 2 to 4 here, and you just make the brace like this. So the integration still the same, so 1/4 x to the 4th plus c, but you put in the right of this brace by the limits 2 to 4. Remember, the greatest number should be on the top, right? And then you calculate it one by one by substituting x by 4 first, by 4 first, all right? And then subtracted by 2. Okay, so you substitute x by the limits from the biggest subtracted by the smaller. All right, so this is the idea of definite integration. Okay, as you can see, you will get 16. And what happened with c here? Of course, c minus c, it will be cancelled, right? So it's disappear in that way. So you got only 60 here. So this process we call it as definite integral. So remember, the difference between definite integration and indefinite integration is the result. Okay. So this is if we write the formula of definite integration will be like this. So is the integration of fx respect to x from with the limits from a to b, it will be the initial function or big fx with the limits a to b, or fb subtracted by fa. Remember, the greatest subtracted by the smaller. Okay, now let's see the example here, how to calculate. Let me show you. Right, this is the same example actually. So we have number A here. This one, firstly, you need to rewrite this definite integration as 6x to the 4 divided by x2, so it will be x 6x squared, right, over 1 over x squared, right, dx. Or you can make it simpler as like 6x squared minus x minus 2 dx. So always remember to solve integration, so you need to make the function in power form, or in exponent like this always, okay, to perform the integration formula. Next is we can continue by integrated one by one, of course. We make the brace like this. The integration of 6x squared, it will be 6x cubed over 3 minus this one. If we plus 1, it should be x minus 1 over minus 1, right, like this, from 1 to 2. Okay, and what now is we can simplify this, this value, or we can directly substitute x by 2 first and then subtract it by 1. Okay, but it's up to you. So if we continue, I will make the continue here. All right, so it will be 3x, I'm sorry, it's not 3, 2x cubed plus x to the minus 1 is actually 1 over x, so it's 1 over x, right? From 1 to 2, so it will be, we change x by 2 first, so 2 times 2 cubed plus 1 over 2 minus 2 times 1 cubed plus 1 over 1, like this, okay. And then if we continue here, it will be how many? So that's 1. 2 times 2 cube is 8, so it will be 16 plus half minus 1 cube is 1, so 2 times 1, 2 plus 1. Okay, it will be 16 half minus 3, so it will be 13 half. Okay, so this is how we can solve this indefinite integral. Okay, b now. Maybe we can do it here, or b. In this integration, square root of 5x plus 1, we can rewrite as 5x plus 1 half, right, dx. This one is simpler than before, so if you still remember this formula, the integration formula of ex plus b to the n dx, so it will be ax plus b n plus 1 over a times n plus 1 plus c. If you still remember this, so we can easily find it, since this forms of ax plus b to the n, right? So we can just find the integration by this formula. So it will be 5x plus 1 half plus 1 actually is 3 over 2 over a is 5, so 5 times 3 over 2, and the limits from 0 to 3. So if we continue this, it will be, all right, we substitute by 3 first maybe, or we can just simplify it first. We can do it directly actually. 5 times 3 plus 1, 3 over 2, and then over, maybe make it like this, over bigger, 15 over 2, all right, minus, that one is 5 times 0 plus 1, 3 over 2, over 15 over 2, like this, see? And then it will be 5 times 3, 5 times 3, 15 plus 1, 16, yeah, so it's 16. So it's 16, 3 over 2 times 2 over 15, right? Yeah, if you divide a fraction, so just cross multiply it like this, minus, minus 5 times 0 is 0, so 1, 2 over, I'm sorry, this one should be, we can just multiply it, 2 over 15. Now, how to simplify it? 16 to the 3 over 2. You know that 3 over 2 is just x. 3 over 2 is just like x square root of x. So here it will be 16. Square root of 16 is 4 times 2 over 15. And that one should be 2 over 15, right? So this one actually 64 over 15, yeah, times 2, 64 times 2, 128 over 15 minus 2 over 15, so it will be 126 over 15. Okay, so this is the solution of number C. And how about for C? For C here, let's see, we can just write down. Again, this one is fraction, so we can take 5 minus 2x to the minus 2 dx. Alright, so it is like this before with the constant, so we can put the constant in front of this, minus 2, 1, and then 5 minus 2x still dx. Just always put 8 in front of this calculation. All right, so it will be brace of 5. It is 5, right? Yeah, it's 5 minus 2x. It should be minus 1, right? Over minus 2 times minus 1. Okay, from minus 2 to 1. Okay, let's continue. 8 times you can change directly the value, so you make it like bigger like this. So just we change x by 1 first, so it should be 5 minus 2 to the minus 1, which is 2, right? Minus 2, so it will be 5 minus 2 minus 2 in the parenthesis to the minus 1, 2, like this, right? Bigger. It will be, that one is 3, so 3 to the minus 1 is 1 over 3, divided by 2, so 1 over 6, minus, that one should be 5 minus 2 to the minus 1. So this one, it should be plus, so it's 9 to the minus 1, so it's 1 over 9, so 1 over 18, right? Then we can calculate, make it 18, so it's 3 minus 1 is 8, 2 over 18, so it means 1 over 9, so it's 8 over 9, like this. Let's check the solution. Same, that one, it is a 42 over 5, 42 over 5 for B, 42 over 5, yeah, maybe if we simplify this, it will be 42 over 5 over 5, yeah, because if you divide, if you multiply 42 by 3 is 126 on the same. And the last, let's check, on the same, yeah. All right, so that's all for me. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.